Today we have come to witness that the actual work is beginning.
There is money for Karuma, so it's not a question of where will you get the money from. The money for this work is there.
On Monday, the bridge will be permanently closed.
I'm happy as I talk now. The ferry from Hon now has been installed and has been tried today.
So, as an NRM, we shall deliver.
Awany is my name, Member of Parliament representing the people of Awany County, and I'm also the Deputy Chairperson, Physical Infrastructure Committee of Parliament. Today, within a space of about 1 month, we have again decided to come back to Karuma. This time, we have not only come with members of the Physical Infrastructure Committee, but this time I've had the courtesy of accompanying the Minister of State for Works and Transport, the Honorable Musa Echweru. I must state very clearly that during the regional sitting of Parliament in Gulu, we made recommendations for starting remedial works on the Karuma Bridge. That was one of our most powerful recommendations that we made in the regional sitting in Gulu. I am glad that the government has listened to that recommendation. I am glad that the government has come in full force to begin the remedial works on Karuma. Well, people were very skeptical, people were not very sure that the actual work had started. Today we have come to witness that the actual work is beginning. Like the Senior Minister of Works said yesterday, on Monday the bridge will be permanently closed. So this is a clear indication that serious work is going to begin on Karuma. We want to thank government so much for that. This is also a clear testament that the regional parliament in Gulu, that so many people never thought would bear fruits, should begin now to see that the sitting in Gulu has started bearing fruits. Tomorrow we are going to continue to assess the situation on Lera Kambini Road, to assess the value for money that government has been injecting in this infrastructure project. We want to ascertain the status of the progress. So at the end of our assessment, we shall also be coming to give our own assessment as a committee of Parliament. But so far, we are glad that something is going to be done. But as the members of the Physical Infrastructure Committee of Parliament, I must state very clearly the commitment of our committee to give this kind of projects the very support that it deserves in terms of appropriation, in terms of giving it our attention. So in terms of budgeting for our country's infrastructure, the Physical Infrastructure Committee will do its best to ensure that the requisite appropriation is given the attention that it deserves. I'm glad the Minister has made it very clear. Money is already earmarked for Karuma, and we're also glad that for the future there's another big and more formidable bridge that is going to be constructed downstream. We give thanks to government, we give thanks to every partner that is coming in to give in their best. As the Physical Infrastructure Committee of Parliament, I must restate, we shall give in all our full energy to ensure that the infrastructure, not only of northern Uganda, but for the rest of the country is given due attention. Thank you so much.
The good news I want the country to know is that we are not looking for money for this bridge. There is already money. This parliament was very smart. Immediately they realized Karuma has a problem. They voted for money, despite there's very many competing demands. There is money for Karuma. So it's not a question of where will you get the money from. The money for this work is there. So we are going to do whatever it takes to make sure that, yes, my people will suffer inconvenience of moving long distances. That has ramifications. But the road, the bridge is being worked on. I assured you the other time, and I want chairperson us to take it upon ourselves, both as a ministry and the committee, to volunteer to do this supervision beyond the normal. So for us, we'll be coming here to visit you, and we'll always seek interpretation of the processes. Where have you reached? Where have you reached? Why is this slow? And I also want to ask the contractor, particularly, and the managers who are managing the contractor, in the event that you hit a snag, and the snag needs any support in form of policy, please sound us quickly, so that we don't embarrass ourselves by December. There will be no bridge. What do we tell citizens? So that's why we're here. That's why we're here. So that this team of the Committee of Fiscal Infrastructure will be speaking for us in Parliament about resources when they are knowledgeable about what exactly is happening, and they will have known your challenges, and you'll also know the hurdles they jump to make sure that the resources that are given to roads. So that is the position. So I thank you so much.
Yeah, we went down and we have seen serious progress. All the platforms have been put in place, and waiting only now demolition of the deck to begin now the actual work. I'm happy as I talk now. The ferry from Awany port now has been installed and has been tried today. That is a sign of a big progress and achievement as the Ramsar region.